Well, as Dan always says, it is what it is.
Yeah, as Dan always says. It'll be a mango restaurant right.
Oh, I've passed by, but I never stopped there to eat.
Yeah, me neither. It doesn't look very appetizing to me.
Not appetizing, too. Not really my thing.
Yeah,
High-level diner is my thing.
me as well.
It's based on you gotta eat here.
Yeah. High-level diner is just phenomenal.
I get the diner sandwich.
I always get the eggs Benedict or the cinnamon buns because those are world famous.
They make house ketchup.
And the ketchup is just second to none.
Oh, that ketchup's it's a killer on those flavors.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so much better than store-bought ketchup.
Yeah. My grandmother has baked stuff on my side of the family as well as my mom.
What did she bake?
All like sorts of things like usually used to be nachos, taco pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
never tried taco pizza.
First time I tried it when I was 14, I didn't like the refried beans at first. They weren't really my taste. But my mom and grandma always says, we have a rule, if you don't like something, at least you try it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And especially when you go out to another city, there is a rule. Always let someone know where you are.
Yep. That's true. Where have you traveled before?
My mom and I are flying to a funeral. So,
your grandmother.
my grandpa.
Oh, your grandma's. I see.
My grandpa's funeral.
But where have you traveled before?
Well, I have traveled to Ottawa before.
Ottawa's nice.
When my mom used to work as a district manager in the Hanson Restaurant's Taco Bell when I was in high school, I would go see my grandparents, my Auntie Paula, for a few weeks. I volunteered for the Shriners. My grandpa was a mentor.
Your mentor?
He mentored me. When I first volunteered for the Shriners when I was 17. I would do the Shriners Air Show in July of 2010. Along with Keystone Cop Shriners Parade when I was 19. And then 6 years ago when I was 20, I helped my grandfather and his friends at a children's soccer game in Alberta at the Alberta Civiton Community Hall for a kids soccer game. So
You have a good memory.
I do. 6 years ago, last August, my grandpa and I went to a Keystone Cop Shriners lunch at the Blue Anchor restaurant in Cornwall. 6 days after I took the GO train on my own from Pickering.
Why
When
were you in Pickering, though?
I was taking the GO train to Clarkson Station. So my grandparents dropped me off at Pickering Station, and then I took the GO train from Pickering Station towards Clarkson Station. So our Lakeshore GO train interlines too from Lakeshore East to West at Union Station.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always stay on.
Right, yeah. In fact, I have stayed on.
Did you ever ride the T1 subways on our Bloor Danforth in Toronto?
Blue.
Our Line 2,
Yeah.
the Bloor trains.
Yeah.
So what do you think of them?
They seem well maintained.
They're still active too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, they seem very well maintained.
All those subway trains are always my favorite trains of all the subways on the TTC.
Why is that?
I used to ride them on the Young University Spadina and the Bloor Danforth with my Aunt Paul and my mom and grandma when I was a kid. And I switched.
Just the nostalgia.
Yeah. I rode them at Ossington Station. base station's one of the best places in Yorkville, in the downtown. Between Bloor Young and St. George Station.
Have you been to Yorkdale Mall before? The new one?
I'm not familiar with Yorkdale.
Oh, okay.
Eaton Center I'm familiar with.
Yes.
I used to go to Dufferin Mall, but I don't go there anymore.
Yorkdale Mall, very, very new, very big.
Renovated?
Fully renovated. It's just a brand new building.
Limeridge Mall has been
It's a
getting...
beautiful mall.
Limeridge Mall is a beautiful mall too. I always stick to that place in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Along with Jackson Square, the Hamilton City Center, and the parking elevators at the York Boulevard parking.
I see.
The HSR is a very convenient way to get to our familiar stops. With not just Mohawk College, but places like Brimell Road West as well as East. With Mohawk, Stonechurch, Fennel, you'll find these areas. And Limeridge Road.
Do you provide transit knowledge and tips on your channel?
Yes, I do. And the subway too, usually.
For both Toronto and Edmonton, or just Edmonton?
Well, Edmonton, Calgary, Sherwood Park, Toronto, Hamilton, you name it.
Really?
And including Mississauga, Clarkson Station, Port Credit Station, and Long Branch Station. I've taken the GO train to and from Port Credit Station on my own before. My Auntie Paula says I'm very responsible, so I don't have to stay with her at her place anymore.
You are very responsible. I can tell. And you have an interesting job. You actually are on your feet doing stuff all day. You're engaged.
And going into school too.
And you're in school.
Yep. Yeah, this year 2020 is a leap year as well, because February's got 29 days. And this year marks a very special year during my visit in Hamilton and Toronto. The 19-year anniversary when my Auntie Paula first took me to Museum Station. So did you visit Museum Station on the TTC?
I don't remember, honestly.
Like St. George and Spadina Station?
I've been to some Spadina Station with my grandmother.
My Auntie Paula and I have been there too. We've taken the 510 Spadina streetcar at Spadina Station at the same time. Because
I recognize Spadina.
you should see my video where I went westbound from...
What's your channel called?
It's Brian Mapleback.
Are you going to be at work tomorrow?
I'm working at 5. So I'm 5 to 10, so I'm off during the day.
Yeah.
So that'll give me enough time to try to get the grass cut too if it's not raining.
Yeah, very true. I'm working 9 to 2.
Wow, so that's not very long.
No.
Yeah, 5 to 10 for me is not very long either.
Yeah.
Friday, 2 to 10 is not long either. Yeah, next Thursday I'm 2 to 10, but that's not very long either.
Well, it's still 8 hours. It's still a 7-hour shift.
Yeah, it is 7 hours too, so some days whenever if I have not just an 8-hour shift, but sometimes a 6 or 7-hour shift, I sometimes get a half-hour break and usually go home early. Depending what time or what week it is. You should see my amazing HSR bus trip videos I filmed too. Like 27 Upper James and 26 Upper Wellington I filmed 2.5 years ago last February in 2017. A year and a half ago last March I filmed the 24 Upper Sherman. Along with the GO bus and GO train and the subway. Did it all at the same time.
But it's faulty, it no longer works.
Yeah. I always push the stop button harder.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's kind of like an elevator button. Hey, see you later, Zach.
Have a good evening, Brian.
Say hi to your mom when you see her.
I will indeed. Thank you.
Bye, Zach. That too. I'm gonna probably get off it. What? I might do that, or when
South Campus 410 for parents and second.
I am familiar with other places too, like libraries. Are you recording? There we are. South Campus, Port Edmonton.